Teka, tell us a little about what you do.
All right. So hi, yun nga, I've mentioned a while back. I used to be a guidance counselor in one of the
Oh.
universities here in Baguio City, as
Mm-hmm.
well as the career placement coordinator, orientation coordinator as well, until I was promoted as now the student affairs officer for this
Oh.
university. Yeah, so I manage student affairs, all student concerns coming from discipline,
Uh-huh.
guidance and advising, career
Mm-hmm.
placement as well. So that's what my job entails. So overall na siya ngayon.
Okay, mas broader na rin rather than
Yes.
ano. Okay, so
So,
I mean, paano ka napunta sa ganyan? I mean, is that your dream job? Target mo talagang maging ganyan ang position mo right now?
mm, okay, so where I went from here, di ba? Kasi dati I was a call center agent. It was one of my first jobs after I graduated college. I was a psychology graduate, by the way, from St.
Okay.
Louis University.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished my BS Psychology there at around 2009. Tapos after that, medyo nagpahinga muna. And then, yun nga, call center. Wala akong ibang mahanap. So I
Mm-hmm.
tried, sige, try natin mag-call center tayo. Para lang
Mm-hmm.
makaakyat ulit ng Baguio to find a job.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, I was hired in one of the call centers here.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, sabi ko, sige, let's look for something na in line on my degree. So
Mm-hmm.
naghanap ako. There was this opening in the school
Mm-hmm.
on my same alma mater dati.
Mm-hmm.
And sabi nila, oh, we're looking for contractual psychometricians.
Mm-hmm.
Then uh, parang gumulong-gulong na doon na, okay, sige, I guess I really love the academe. Parang inline siya sa akin kasi syempre, buhay estudyante ka pa rin. Pag
Oo.
bumabagyo,
Oo.
walang pasok.
Uh-huh.
Pag may bakasyon, bakasyon mo din.
Uh-huh.
Unlike sa other companies kasi na, okay, sige, we know signal number 4 pero kailangan mo pa rin pumasok.
Pumasok. Oo.
And I realized student service is really part of my student service is really part of my portfolio na ngayon. I really love to do it. I want to do
Nice.
this because come on, students are naging estudyante rin tayo dati. Alam natin
Oo.
pinagdaanan nila. So
Mm-mm.
there's that. Until I became a guidance counselor in this
Mhm.
certain university.
Mhm.
Do I name drop?
Mhm.
Okay lang naman siguro
Oo
kasi it's
naman 'no, plug mo 'yan.
University of the Cordilleras.
Sa
One
UC
of the
ka.
big one of the big three schools in Baguio City
Oo.
together with St. Louis and University of Baguio.
Mhm.
So I am currently working in UC right now as the student affairs officer, and napunta
Uh-huh.
ako dito because I started from the ground up. I was a guidance counselor, I was a psychometrician, I was the all-around tour guide, taga welcome ng mga guests, hosts during
Oo.
during baccalaureate, during
Mhm.
events, so lahat 'yan nadaanan natin.
Galing. And how long ka na diyan
Yeah.
sa specific position na that you are right now?
Oh, I just got my 10 years like last April 2022. So,
Okay,
yeah,
10 years long.
10 years na pero hindi pa rin ako mukhang mukha pa rin ako estudyante actually. Hindi ako napagkakamali na, ikaw pala yung student affairs officer ng school. They always thought na estudyante lang nadadaanan nila doon.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, anong reaction mo naman dun
Wala,
when
like,
someone's passing? Like, okay.
actually, alam mo yung parang, hindi ka maiinsulto na parang, oh, okay, so I look young.
Oh,
They tell na parang, I don't look my age. I don't know
okay.
if you can see it right here kasi syempre I'm using this. Tapos
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
naka-manband pa ako and
Mhm.
all. Pero yeah, sabi nila I don't really look my age. So I have to sometimes uh, upage myself na I wear coat and tie, I
Oo.
wear everything.
Oo.
Hindi gaya nung dati na, okay, pag t-shirt ka lang, talaga magmumukha ako sa I can blend in with them and
Okay.
just, hi.
And then
So that.
sa treatment naman is okay naman. It's not
Treatment,
like
walang problema.
okay.
Some of them no. And yun nga,
Ah.
talagang minsan I use it to my advantage kasi sisitahin ko sila tapos para titingin na lang sila then someone will tell them, uy,
Sino
siya yung
yun?
oh,
Akala ko sino
uy,
yun.
staff, ano siya, personnel yan dito. Sometimes
Okay,
it's
okay.
the dean who will call them out. Sometimes some
Uh-huh.
teachers nakakilala ko din
Uh-huh.
who will call the students out. So parang, yeah, it's okay. Actually, it's okay.
Alright. Okay. Na-amaze ako dun. Ang ganda ng pasabog nun. Talagang, wow. Ang galing. Busy na
Thank
ang
you.
life.
Yeah, actually very busy ang life.
Mhm.
Siguro I can say na it's one of the sacrifices I am I am making right now because
Mhm.
gaya nga ng sinasabi nila, um, much is given, much is asked in return. So sometimes you have to do beyond what is the call of duty natin. So you have to do this, you have to do that. Mahirap sa simula, pero it's some sacrifice na kailangan natin gawin, especially if single ka.
Are you single?
I am single.
Okay. I thought you are in a
I'm
relationship or
I'm in a relationship, pero
okay, actually
syempre,
single. Still
if we're
single.
going to put it in
Okay.
a certain label, yes, I am still single,
All right.
unmarried, pero I am in a committed relationship.
Okay, so any plans in the future like a year, 2 years?
Hmm, ano muna, based sa usapan namin ng aking partner,
Mhm.
ah, talagang build off muna ng career natin. She's kinda young right now, around 25, I guess. I'm 35 years old. So meron kaming parang gap.
10
So parang
years?
talagang talagang ang pinag-uusapan lang muna namin is, sige, build off ka muna ng career mo. We don't wanna rush things. To be honest, we'll be honest, wala muna kaming plans to have a baby kasi nga not in
Oo.
this economy, medyo
Oo,
mahirap pa
oo
siya.
naman.
Hirap bumuhay ng ano ngayon. But
Totally
I would
agree.
not like to discourage anyone who would like to have a family. If kaya ninyo, if you can do it, do it. As long as basta
Mhm.
siguraduhin nila na kaya nila.
Mm.
Kasi it's not going to be a joke. Mahirap siya.
Of
But
course.
marami akong naririnig. Being a guidance counselor, that's one of
Mhm.
lagi namin sinasabi na it's going to be fulfilling. Na
Mhm.
iba siya pag single ka lang, akala mo ganito buhay. Pero if once it's there, it's going to be challenging, but also it's going to be very fulfilling at the end. So there's that.
Ang galing nun. Pero, meron ka bang ginagawa like savings, you need to prepare for something, especially 'pag kinasal, 'di ba? Yung mga expenses na
Yeah.
'yan,
Yeah.
bahay.
Actually, right now, I do have a savings on my end. Tinutulungan ko din si partner na mag-save up. Although kasi medyo mahirap since yun nga, stress kaming dalawa. And ang
Aha.
dami namin kailangan gawin. Oh yeah, but
Oo.
yeah, we do have savings. Ang inuna ko ngayon on my end would be to have a place for me to call my home here in Baguio City,
Oh,
sana. Although
wow!
I do have a place in Urdaneta, pero yun nga, one of my plans is to have a place that I can call home my own here in Baguio.
Baguio.
Kung kung siya man ang makakasama ko, why not? Pero alam niyo yun,
Okay, ang galing naman. Kasi pasok ko sana kung paano yung expenses ngayon. I know Baguio, siyempre nag-aral din ako or galing din ako
yeah,
dyan. Mahal ang cost of living, especially if nasa city ka talaga.
very, very.
Okay. It's just like Makati din or Manila lifestyle, di ba? Lahat
It will be like,
binibili.
yeah,
Mhm.
basically that. Actually, ang pinakamahirap dito ngayon is transportation, especially if ang dami na ng mga um, tourists coming in. Of course, minsan kailangan tagaid sila ng mga
Oo.
ng mga establishments dito. But what can we do? It's 2 years din kami natenga because of the pandemic. I can't
Tenga.
say I can't blame them. Yeah, talagang no tourists, no economy going in Baguio. Talagang very limited. So talagang hirap.
How did you survive? Parang, paano yun? 2 years as in no income? Or what?
No, no, not necessarily no income, pero talagang naghirap ang Baguio because there was no income generation from the tax coming from the
Mm-mm.
tourists. Although may
Mm-mm.
trabaho ako back then. So yun.
Okay. Anong work mo nung time na yun? Yung
Ay, same
kasagsagan?
this.
Ah,
Ito.
okay.
Kasagsagan na yun, doon ako na-promote actually.
Ang talaga. Tuloy pa rin.
Yeah, yeah. So we were under ODL, online distance learning, and
Okay.
we took advantage of that one because a lot of our students actually are um,
Mm-hmm.
taking advantage, if I may use the word of ODL,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to learning. Kasi you can have students from China, from South Korea, without coming
Oh.
here in the Philippines and learn. So yun.
Tumanggap
Talaga a lot of
din.
our students. Yes, yes.
minaximize nila,
So,
extend nila hanggang ano, ibang bansa.
because we have to, because they can't come here. Ang hirap. Na parang papapuntahin mo from Africa, from China, from Korea. Syempre, you run the risk of
Mm.
bringing the virus. Sabihin na,
Mm.
even if we don't intend to,
Mhm.
madadala at madadala nila. Parang ganun.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Nag-safeguard lang.
Nag-safeguard lang,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oo. Teka, balik tayo, na-intrigue ako. So, how did
Yeah.
you meet your partner?
Ooh, how did I meet my partner? She's a colleague of mine. Basically,
Ah,
rocky road na rin kami nung ex ko noon. Tapos,
okay.
we're not really in good standing na nung ex ko because, alam mo yun, medyo paranoid. If I may, sana hindi siya nakikinig, sorry. Ano kasi, ang hirap na parang ang toxic ng relationship namin. And I have
Mm.
this set of friends na parang pinakilala kami sa isa't isa. Well, of course, I did not make my move until na-clear ko yung sa aming dalawa yung past ko. So, then, yun, we have a set of friends. Colleague ko din siya. Teacher siya on the same university that I'm
Mm.
working with. Senior high school department. I'm in
Mhm.
the HEI, Higher Education Institution.
Mhm.
Then, ayun, I guess, nag-click lang talaga kami na we don't really talk that much, pero, sometimes the chemistry's there,
Oo.
mararamdaman mo. So, yeah. To the point na, hey, kaming dalawa na lang yung lumalabas. Hindi na namin
Uh-huh.
kailangan yung ibang mga kasama namin. Then, doon na nagsimula.
Oo.
Actually, we're
Eto
not
na.
counting.
Hindi na natin sila kailangan,
Yeah.
ganun eh. Tayo na.
Yeah, parang, yeah, alright, sige, minsan pupunta na lang siya sa office ko para tumambay. Dati
Mhm.
kailangan may kasama pa. Pero ngayon parang, yeah, she's cool going there alone. Which is really nice.
Okay, open na kayo sa both sides. Your parents, I'm talking about your relatives and parents.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, yes.
pinakilala mo na.
Pinakilala ko na siya and
Uh-huh.
sometimes I go
Because,
to her
uh-huh.
place. Kilala rin ako.
Alright, okay. So, ang easy lang ng life ah. Walang masyadong pinoproblema. Anong pinoproblema mo ngayon?
Oh,
Meron ba?
that's a really tough question actually. Pinoproblema ko ngayon is actually entangled ang buhay ko ngayon because of the work na I have to commit to my work. Na andito lang ako. And you know me, I'm an only child. Um, Parang ako na ngayon yung breadwinner ng family namin. My mother is now retired. My father is also retired.
Mm.
And nasa baba sila. One of
Mm-mm.
my greatest challenges right now, if I may be honest, is that I have to sacrifice a lot being here in Baguio, not being able to be with my family whenever they need me the most, which is really heartbreaking for me because ang dami kong pwedeng gawin sa kanila pero I choose to be here and they support me and I can't
Mm.
thank them enough for doing so. Parang sige lang anak, you do what's best for you kung saan ka masaya. And alam mo yan, ang dami kong naririnig from a lot of families right now na, anak,
Mm.
wala ka man lang bang utang na loob na hindi mo kami binabalikan.
Oh.
Anak, ganito ganyan. Anak,
Mm.
paano na kami ng tatay mo?
Oo.
Hindi mo na ba kami naaalala? But I did not hear that from my parents, from my mom, from my dad. I always ask them, do I have to go down? Do I have to resign? Because I'm willing to. If you want me,
Umabot ka sa
I
point
can
na
do that.
parang ganon.
Yes, yes. And right now, I was invited by my cousin, Kuya, uuwi ka ba ngayon sa Urdaneta? And I said, I can't. I have work tomorrow. And yun yung parang isa sa
Uh-huh.
mga problema ko ngayon. Na parang, syempre, student affairs ka, ang hirap
Oo.
ng trabaho. Sometimes, wala ka mapag-sound off ng problema mo because, of
Kasi
course,
ikaw
you
yung
want...
tumatanggap dun eh.
Yeah,
Sa'yo
ikaw yung
binagsak
tumatanggap
lahat eh. Oo.
Yeah.
Or
And alam nga namang
si
ibato mo siya sa
partner.
girlfriend mo, di ba?
No, just to
Not
ask.
necessarily.
O mag-vent out.
Mag-vent out. Sometimes we don't do that kasi she also has her own problems. We do have what we call our molding sessions in Discord. So nag-uusap-usap kami together with our friends in the college. We
Okay.
ask them na parang, I hate this, I hate that, ganito, ganyan. It's just molding session. Pagkatapos nun, okay na. So, yun.
Nice. Para
I
na
guess
magkaroon
this
din ng
also,
closure or to help each other also sa mga concern.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. Pero
Mm.
not necessarily on advising and count. It's more of talagang sounding off lang. Soundboard lang siya.
Mm.
Pero we don't enforce. Pag hindi talaga gustong makinig or ayaw talagang magsalita, hayaan muna natin.
Sa mga ganyan ba
Because we have
may
to keep...
team... okay, go ahead.
no, we don't want to keep the
Uh-huh.
relationship kasi na medyo ang daming toxic things. Pero sige, go ahead with your question.
Alright, okay, so thank you. May mga team building din ba? Para maging maayos yung sa faculty or sa mga teachers or colleagues, meron.
We really encourage na magkaroon ng team building. If not
Magkaroon,
necessarily team,
wala.
if team building, maganda na magkaroon ng breather talaga. At this point kasi talagang trimester kami, so ang hirap minsan na alam mo yun,
Mhm.
mag-set ng time because hinahabol namin yung oras, hinahabol namin yung mga services namin from the students, and we cannot actually sacrifice ng isang araw wala kami doon because a lot of students will suffer.
So, kailangan talaga committed yung time.
Yes.
So, nasasakop na ba pati personal time minsan o yung
Um,
hmm,
hindi ko pa naman pinapaabot sa gano'n na nasasakop yung personal time ko because I make to it, I make sure na I put time on my work, I put time on myself, I put time for my family, I put time for
nice?
my partner. Hindi pwede na nagkakaubusan kami ng oras, ganito, ganyan.
Mhm.
Sometimes nangyayari yun. So, papaalam ako sa kanya, I really can't meet you right now.
Mhm.
I have to do this, I have to do that.
Mhm.
So, okay, let's just meet tomorrow. Anyway, isang lugar lang naman tayo. Just, yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so balik tayo sa parents, ano, old enough? How old are they?
Ooh, my father is at around 72. My mother is kaka 65 last year.
And who's taking care of them?
Right now, none. It's my mom taking care of my dad. And my mom, actually, nagtatrabaho pa rin siya ngayon on a certain lying in hospital. Parang ano na lang siya, contractual doon.
Working.
Still, what I tried to tell her kasi is that don't stop working. Why? One of the dangers kasi na pag nag-retire ka na, a lot of
Mhm.
people kasi say na parang titigil ka na magtrabaho. Problem kasi is your body will try to find that energy.
Okay. Oo.
Talagang lalamunin ka to the point na babagsak yung katawan pag hindi ka nagtatrabaho. So what I told her is that, sige, unti-untihin nyo lang, wag yung biglain na bigla kang titigil. Because sometimes that's wrong.
Oo nga naman.
My father
Pero,
did that, and yeah,
oo. Oo, what happened?
bumagsak yung katawan ng father ko. So nahirapan. So my mom,
Pero, okay naman sila ngayon.
yeah, okay naman sila ngayon.
Great. Oo nga, no. Na-curious din ako sa ganong sitwasyon, like an only child. Kasi usually, syempre, in return, ikaw ang titingin sa kanila. Especially
Yeah,
if they're really old enough. Alam mo yung typical na kailangan mong akayin, sino yung magna-nursing sa kanila.
yeah, yeah.
Any
Magluluto ng
plans?
pagkain for them. Any
Correct?
plans? Nag-usap na kami. Actually, nag-usap kami last time na parang,
Oo.
ma, these are my plans. Let me know if you're amenable to it. Sabi
Okay.
niya, sige, tignan mo muna mabuti kasi kung okay pa naman yung trabaho mo dyan, go
Mm-mm.
for it.
Mm-mm.
Huwag mo muna kami isipin dito.
Oh, yung galing.
Pero lagi kong sinasabi sa kanila, please let me know if kailangan na ako dyan.
Oo.
Please let me know. Kasi ayoko yung dumating sa yung time na parang, ma, bakit hindi mo sinabi?
Oo.
Magsisi sa huli. And, you know, um, psychosocial stage ng ating mga magulang,
Mm-mm.
generativity versus stagnation. Sometimes
Mhm.
they feel stagnated na ang hirap.
Naisip mo na ba na, syempre, aabot din naman tayo sa ganun. If God's will na parang i-extend niya pa ang life natin sa ganong kahabang age.
Yeah.
So, paano ka?
What do you mean, paano ako?
Meron ka na bang
Yeah,
inisip
kasi
na,
because
okay,
I'm
I
an
need,
only child, right?
yeah, oo.
And I'm 72. Jokingly speaking, ayaw ko mag-joke. Ang hirap kasi. It's not a laughing matter kasi
Okay.
medyo dark yung mag-joke ko pero I won't use that.
Mhm.
Family friendly, wholesome tayo dito. Paano
Oo.
ako? I haven't really thought of it, to be honest. But thank you for asking, but I haven't really thought of it.
Hindi
Um,
sumagi? Yung parang,
Hindi sumagi sa utak ko kasi syempre parang iniisip ko, not sure kung aabot pa ba talaga ako sa gano'n. God willing, kung
mm
umabot man tayo,
swerte.
swerte. But, sometimes we have to take advantage. Nursing homes are available. There are those things.
Nag-enjoy ka ba ngayon? As in,
On what?
kahit na nagtatrabaho ka, busy ka, you have a good job, you have a good partner. Parang ang simple ng parents are understanding. Do you feel successful na? Or meron ka na ba naging achievement na I can say, oh, sige, meron na ako. Naging successful na ako.
Oh yeah, I told my mom that kasi gino-joke niya ako dati, o ano, magpa-vice president ka na ba dyan? I told her na parang, no ma, I already achieved what I want.
Oh.
I was promoted as a head of an office. I'm now managing my own office.
Mhm.
And I don't think I can ask for more.
Okay ka
Masaya
naman.
ako na rank and file ako. Masaya ako na na-promote ako. But I
Mhm.
guess, happy na ako sa ganito. Sabihin na natin mababaw lang yung ano ko, yung ligaya ko. Pero no, not necessarily. I'm happy with what I have right now. I can feel that I can say that I'm successful because people were able to see what I can do, what I can give,
Mhm.
and they put me into that task. I was able to perform it. So yeah, I guess I can say yes.
Mhm. How does it feel to be like a guidance counselor ba?
Yeah, yeah, I'm a
Nakinig
guy.
ako. Okay. Okay.
Guidance counselor. Yeah.
Aha. How does it feel?
Can you define how does it feel? Let's try to contextualize that one.
Ah, sige. Um, ano sa pakiramdam na nandiyan ka na when people around you like needs your help, and which is alam mo ganyan ka approachable ka talaga nung nakilala ko na eh. Whenever I am looking
Really.
for someone who I need to talk to, ayan, yan ganyan ka. Ganyan ka talaga. So parang ang galing ng path mo, no? How
Actually, I
does it
was ano,
feel like someone is
I
asking you?
was
Okay, go.
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was ano, na ano ako dun sa guidance counselor natin sa Define dati on our
Mhm.
previous school.
Mhm.
Kung saan tayo nagkakilala.
Mhm.
Parang ganda ng trabaho niya. Pag ganito lang, advice. Parang gusto ko rin ng ganun. Bibigay ka lang ng advice, talk to someone, talk to people. Then yun.
Oh,
Uh, let's just say I'm a really people person. So there's that.
okay.
I don't know,
When
you can
people call
react to
you
that one.
when people call you sir, I need your help. Sir, oh, okay. So, thank you for that. How does it feel?
Feels ano, alam mo yun, yeah, I did my job well. That's good. To the point na kung makita ko lang na nag-ano sila na they were successful in what they were able to do. Na, or kahit man lang nakita ko na they were able to jump on that hurdle na kanila pinaghihirapan na
Oo.
it makes me satisfied in a way na masasabi ko, okay, I did my part. At
Mm.
least now they are able to help themselves. Because one of
Ah,
my mantra is that uh, be ready to help those people who are ready to help themselves. Kasi ang
very
hirap tulungan ng
nice.
mga tao na ayaw
Ayaw.
gumalaw para sa sarili nila.
Ano
So
naman
yun.
masasabi mo sa mga ganun? Like, nagsisik sila ng, alam mo yung nagsiself-pity or kaya nagpapaawa sa ibang tao but they don't help themselves. Anong tawag sa mga ganun? Like,
Anong
minsan
tawag sa mga ganun?
naaabusado na eh. Parang, okay, gusto mong ganito, pero you don't do something.
Sometimes, they just need the proper push. Or, what I can tell them is that time will come. Huwag mong pilitin. It's a process. Sometimes, you have to accept before you can understand anything else. Because accepting is the first part. Kahit na hindi mo siya naiintindihan, you have to accept. Nag-break up kayo ng girlfriend mo, you just have to accept na nag-break up kayo.
Mhm.
Understanding comes next. Kasi if you try to understand things, talagang iniintindi mo siya, nag-overthink ka, bakit ganito, bakit ganyan, mahihirapan ka. You will not move from where you are right now. But if you try to accept na, yes, this is the reality of my situation, ito yung nangyari, then understanding will come.
Parang ang hirap naman dun, accept mo yung hindi mo alam. Paano
Yes,
yun?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
ito, I'm not sure kung ano nararamdaman ko, nasasaktan ako, so I accept it. Parang ganun. For
yes.
what reason?
You just
Because
ha-
you need to ask
you just
yourself, like,
accept the reality. Ito yung tinatawag natin na gestalt psychology na parang you just accept ano yung nangyayari on your present mood right now. So ano ka ngayon? Ano nararamdaman mo ngayon? Nararamdaman mo na nasasaktan ka. Then you just have to accept na nasasaktan ka. Other people kasi what they will do is like, iinom ako, wala akong pakialam, mumurahin ko siya through text.
Galit
See,
ako,
that's very
mang-aaway ako, ganyan.
Mang-aaway ako, kakalbutin ko yung mukha
Oo,
mo,
oo,
pupunta ako
oo,
dyan,
oo.
babutuhin ko ng itlog yung bahay mo.
Oo.
See, that's very reactive, di ba? Nagiging reactive
Oo.
sila
And
because,
violent na
alam,
rin. Oo.
nagiging violent because what they do is, nag-overthink sila eh. Damn, niloko niya ako, ganito, ganyan, ganito, ganyan.
Oo.
Pwede bang manloloko muna siya? Accept the fact na manloloko muna siya before the fact na niloko ka niya. Minsan mas madali siyang i-digest eh.
Okay. So, ikaw muna ang mali, tapos bago ako, ganon.
Oo. Yeah, parang ganon. Let's put it that way. Pero alam mo yun, basta, just accept the reality of the situation. Understanding will come next.
Pag
Kasi
cloudy
kung
naman ng
titignan mo,
utak mo,
that's
galit ka, mahirap din ang understanding. Paano
mahirap
na-manage
talaga.
yan?
That's why you have to regulate your emotion. Di ba meron tayong 5 stages of grief?
Oh.
Denial. You always try to deny.
Mhm.
A. Anger. Tapos makikibargain ka. Imagine if all of this pinagana is your emotion. You always deny. Hindi na siya mangloloko ulit. Hindi naman siya ngayon lang yan.
Oo.
Ngayon lang yan. Hindi na niya uulitin. Kasi point na inulit pa niya. Anger.
Okay.
Anong mangyayari sa anger pag pinairal mo ang puso, ang emotion? Kaya lagi kong sinasabi sa mga counselees ko, there is a reason why the head is higher than the heart. Sometimes you just have to be rational. Sometimes you just have to think. You just have to accept things.
Acceptance talaga, babalik sa acceptance.
Babalik at babalik yan sa acceptance of the reality of the situation. Kasi hanggat hindi mo natatanggap yun, walang mangyayari sa'yo. May hirapan kang gumalaw.
What is your
Kasi
typical...
papairalin mo
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your...
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So, what is your typical work day like?
Typical workday would be mostly on the office, managing my people, looking for updates in our profession, in our guidance and counseling profession and student affairs profession, looking for updates with regards to CHED memorandums on entry of students, on how we can make student life better. So that's one of my typical days talaga. Paperworks, pasok dito, review. Yeah, review of items. So yeah.
So, sakop niyan pati Sabado-Linggo? Hindi naman na.
Sabado. So tomorrow I have a work as well.
Ano ba yan? Oo nga, Kailan mo gustong mag-retire? At what age?
Mandatory is 60.
60. So, nakaset ka na doon? Or may ginagawa ka na para doon? Nandun ka na ba sa point na, ito na? Kasi mag-isa akong anak.
Actually, ngayon pa lang nagsisimula na ako magtrabaho for that one. So, may savings. Kaya nga, balik tayo sa mga napag-usapan natin kanina. I was planning to have my own family, place here so that kung pwede kong dalhin yung parents ko dito na sila.
Why not?
Just in case na kailangan ko na rin, nandito na ako.
Why not?
Kompleto, lahat. Yeah.
Why not bring them?
Yeah, that's one of the plans actually. Bringing them here. Because it will be very beneficial for my father.
Bakit? Because of the weather?
Heat stroke, yeah. Na-heat stroke kasi siya, so he has to be here, malamig dito. And hindi siya prone for heat. Yeah.
Pero kapag mainit yan, sobrang init din naman. O mag-aircon ka
Dito,
na.
not necessary. Dito, not necessarily. Sa baba, sobra.
Hindi ka ba bumababa dito?
My last was, I guess, April. Noong Holy Week.
Okay. Alright, so if you could turn back the time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell him?
Ano ba yung 18 years old ako noon? Are we
16.
back at 18 noon? Probably,
College.
Interesting question. I haven't really asked kung 18 kasi if I were, kung babalik ako sa time, it will be on the high school days because high school days were the best part of my, best years of my life. Hands down. not college, it was high school days. Nung nakilala
Hmm.
ko kayo, nakilala ko
Mm.
sina Rumor, yung mga barkada ko ngayon, because
Mm.
sila pa rin yung intact na kasama ko talaga. So
Mhm.
probably that's what I'm going to say to my 18-year-old, na parang don't forget your grassroots. Don't forget where you came from.
Mhm.
Huwag mong kalimutan yung mga tao na kasama mo
Oy, nice.
in your high school
Nice.
days, because they're the ones who molded you.
Mhm.
Kasama mo silang lumaki, and some of them will keep in touch with you. Some of them makakalimutan mo, pero wag mo silang papabayaan. That's it.
Or parang even to
Because
say
if
hi man lang din ano. I know
yeah,
busy na talagang sobra, iba na talaga. As in, sabi ko,
yeah,
pero meron din yung ibang taon, or actually, I don't want to drop any names. Kumalimot na.
yeah, yeah.
Meron din, meron
Meron
ka
'yun.
din.
Meron 'yun. Meron yung mga ganyan na nakalimot na kasi wala, eh. Hindi ka na
Even you
importante
say
para sa kanila,
hi.
naka-move on na sila,
Oh. So what
which
do
is
you
really sad.
It's actually sad. Parang, teka naman, okay ka pa naman sa akin. What did I do? Parang ganun eh.
Pero sometimes you just have to let go of people